everybody. I don't know if we have anybody yet. Don't look like we got anybody. We are finishing putting the cranberry hibiscus away. I'll turn you a little bit that way. So I've been doing cuttings for the cranberry hibiscus. Looks like we got 5 people here. Feel free to chat down below. We are moving cranberry hibiscus. That's what we're doing right now. These are the ones, some of the ones that I cut. Here's the, yep, there's where I cut. And then they branch off, and now they make branches. There's trees, there's a lot of plants that'll do that. These are cranberry hibiscus we're working on right now. So we have 30 of the new cuttings, and then we have, let's see, who is that? Gary Alabata, hello. We're doing cranberry hibiscus. We're moving these. I don't know if you can see where I'm at. So these are some of the new clippings, and they're gonna go. I'm moving everything back. I'll show you the whole area here in a minute. Okay, so these are. I probably got the cranberry hibiscus pulled all the way back to here. I did. I just counted. There was 30 new clippings. They're gonna kind of wilt, and then it takes them about 3 weeks, and they're gonna bounce back. That's the ones up front, are kind of wilty. These, some of which were like 7 foot tall, so I had to clip them back, and that makes the clippings. And now these can branch out. Some of them I had to move to 3 gallons from the 1 gallon, and so now the only problem would be if it's too late in the year, if it gets too cold with winter on its way. The cold could prevent the clippings from surviving. So we got to make sure we got plenty of water because it's still fairly warm at the moment. And then these are ginger and a corn plant and a peace lily. And I worked on them. And then these here got to come down here. And that's the last part for this island right here. I'll show you from the other side. Yeah, if you'll remember, all this was grown up and I had to use a weed eater on it. And now the cranberry hibiscus are here. So we went from like 30 or 40 plants to we got 60 to 80 plants. And so that's how you make new plants, is the cuttings. And then the old ones are going to branch out. You can see where I cut them. Right here is an example of a cutting. And one right there. And two right there. And those, where you make those cuts, then it'll branch out into like a tree. So those are the cranberry hibiscus. And I got to work on one of the other things. I got to move those. That's easy. And so the island got a whole lot. It's a little skinnier, so it's a little longer. So I'll probably move some of these back to the one side, but it's a little longer than it was. Skinnier. It's not as thick as it was the island. If you want to get a good look, there's the island. And so then over here, these are the papaya trees. So a couple more. Luckily, I had to get more dirt to do this, and I got a little bit left over, so I have enough to finish the papaya trees. And those are the big ones. And there's the big bamboo plant. So, yeah, if you just joined, feel free to comment down below. I'm about to start on these papaya. I've been working on these cranberry hibiscus, and I'm going to move those plants down at the end. So I've kind of consolidated this whole island. It was actually grown up where I had to use the weed eater on it. And now I'm going to have to, this is all regrown. I weed eated it twice this year, and it needs it again. And there's some trees and stuff in there that I need to figure out if I'm going to move them to the front yard or not. So that's that. These are the iris and aloe that I was working on. I need to consolidate them over too. They're not going to take up that much room. There's a few more I need to go through. I want to get some cactus soil for those aloe. These I'm going to have to work on pretty soon. You're supposed to do a lot of what I'm doing the second half of September, so you're ready for winter. But if you cut these back, they regrow in spring. These are shampoo ginger right here. So I'm going to have to go through them. I probably won't cut all of them, but I'll cut like most of them, and then they come back. So as you can see right here, like if there's a brown one, it's not necessarily dead. It's still got life on it, as you can see, but the brown ones will probably be cut, and the brand new ones, like this green one right here, will keep. More than likely, that's how we'll do it. And we also have some ginger here and ginger here. Those are ginger and snake plants behind them. These are bamboo. When bamboo spreads, when it pops up, I remove it once it gets roots and put them in pots. So those are the bamboo plants there. Those are the rubber trees I did. If you subscribe and follow my channel, I have videos where I did all that. And I might do a live for the papaya, but I still got a lot of work because I still got to clean the back porch. There's some other things I definitely got about a month worth of work I'm trying to cram into a couple weeks. So, yeah. Whew. I think that's it for now. I'll show you. I was working on some of them. I need to weed this whole area. These are the spider plants. I've worked on them twice this year, so that'll be 3. These are the lemon trees, and they do not have lemons. They're about 4 or 5 years old. I think 4 because I planted them in 2021, and they were, like 7 foot tall, and now they're like 8 foot tall. I topped them. Topping them is where you cut them, like I was explaining with the cranberry hibiscus. And you can see where. Let me find a good one. You can see where I cut them. Like I cut them here. Oh, there's leaves in the way. Always leaves in the way with these guys. Right there. And you can see one right there is where I cut it. And then it will just keep going. Even when you top them, it makes them grow branches and they'll keep going up. So just because you cut the top of them off doesn't mean they're done. I did that on purpose so they would grow, and they're just crazy growing. And the thorns, the thorns are fairly, if you step on them, like if you cut these, I made a mistake. I cut these and I stepped on one back in, gosh, it might have been March or April. And yeah, the thorns are pretty, like you can see this one here. Oh, there's a leaf there, so I don't know if you can see the thorn, but yeah, the thorns are pretty serious. Those are the lemon trees. That's a wax myrtle. I don't know if I'm gonna move that or leave that there, but yeah, that's a wax myrtle. These are the bird of paradise. These are the ones I cut like you do for winter. I cut them a little early though. I think it might have been May, and because they're still in growing season, they started coming back. Even though I cut them, they do that. This one, these kind of plants will do that. Ginger will do that. Banana tree. Some plants, you cut them completely. Caladium the same way. Caladium is the same way. As you'll see, I have some plants back there behind the fence. That's a tiki. I got some up front too, if you follow my channel. It looks like we got one person. So thank you, whoever you are. And I think that'll be it for the moment. Everyone have a wonderful day.